diplomatic mission. Surely we can find a peaceful resolution.
Oh, it's Nia. Oh, I just clocked that. Okay. These two are meeting up again. That's nice to see. I like this.
Nia, this is a surprise.
Sure. More of this interaction.
Don't worry, I know the whole story. Oh, bloody hell!
Bloody hell.
I see you are in good
Just like,
hands.
shit, the main cast is here again. I've got to be
They're
polite.
kindly serving as my bodyguard. They're assisting me with a number of other matters too.
The assistance goes both ways, actually. We all one big, happy family!
Very nice, Banana.
Yes, that's right. Family.
Indubitably. I have a rough grasp of our present predicament. You've come to hear their side of the story, have you not?
You make it sound as if these are no ordinary Agnians.
With Queen Melia's assistance, we have been closely monitoring them on both sides. I'll get to the point. These people belong neither to Keves nor Agnes.
Lost numbers? Like conservatives or something?
To be precise, they were formerly Agnian soldiers.
Oh, they've defected.
Now they claim to have lost their faith even in Agnes.
Ah, okay.
This intense distrust of the future has driven them to wanton destruction.
Sure.
So they stopped believing in anything, and now they just want to ruin things for everyone. That's awful.
The Keves and Agnes of today are founded upon mutual trust and respect. At least that is the mood we try to foster. But the reality is that not all of us can readily accept these changes.
The recent outburst was just an act of passion. But if like-minded people were to congregate...
They may gain enough momentum to pose a legitimate threat, is that it?
Right, okay, so we need to
So
quell
they're the
that
ones
pretty
who have
quickly.
incited the latest uproar, I take it.
We might have to prepare for the worst case scenario.
Minanabite! What make worst case so
They
bad?
just reset things back to normal.
He means there could be an attack on the Queen's
Oh yeah,
life.
and that.
That worse than worst case?
That's one of the reasons. But we simply can't afford to leave this be. I don't believe they truly want to oppose us. Rather, they feel they are at an impasse. One cannot so easily change their way of life or how they view the world.
Perhaps I
Just a
ought
bit
to assert
angsty
my
then.
authority as queen after all, and...
No. If you lock horns with them now, it's very possible they will shut you out completely. I would rather have you prepare to welcome them in with open arms.
That's incredibly kind of you.
Melia's got what it takes to be a leader.
So, where do we find these troublemakers?
It seems
An
they're
empress
lying low
even.
at Hovering Reef 6.
It's like right at
Seriously?
Kevis Castle.
That's right next to the
Yeah.
castle.
Presumably they approached under the guise of their fellow Agnian soldiers. The castle isn't on particularly high alert, so it makes sense that they wouldn't arouse too much suspicion.
Yes, as sad as it is. I hear they're pooling their forces. You'd best be on your guard.
Fear not. I am no stranger to battle.
No stranger to
And besides, look at my entourage.
Sheep a moment.
You shouldn't have to get used to this. Experience can make a person stronger, it's true, but it can't take away one's pain.
But
That
deep.
goes for queens too, you know.
The mood's turned dark all of a sudden.
I'm aware of that. Thank you, Nia.
Oh, beef.
Take care, you guys.
Beef, beef, beef. There's not actual beef, but you get the idea.
Some relations have changed.
Okay, so Nia's just here as an NPC for now. Okay, cool.
Don't do anything stupid, Melia.
That was uncalled for.
Nor should you.
Yeah, Lance, that was uncalled for. Oh, an auto lab. Okay. Just roaming about. I say an auto lev, I don't know if it's an auto lev or just a regular levness.
Agni and
Oh no, it's an auto lev.
They've hauled those things out here. Can't catch a break, can we?
As Lady Nia informed us, we should expect them to be hiding in an ambush somewhere on this island. I must remind you that we are only here to negotiate. If possible, I would like to avoid
See
combat.
how that goes.
Sure, but what if they're the ones to come at us first?
Then suppress them at once. We could even disable their levnesses, so that they have nothing with which to fight back.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask for a while now. You really know how to handle yourself in a scrap,
It
don't you?
does.
Yes, I'm no stranger to the field of battle. Nor is this the first attempt on my life.
Very true. High anti-assume.
What? Even though you're the queen?
Precisely because I am.
Oh,
the queen.
also in this world, yeah.
Is it really so strange for nobles to be acquainted with violence? There was even an assassin within my family once.
Nice little reference.
I'm sorry. I hope we didn't bring back painful memories for you.
Please, it's perfectly fine. Many are the things that have shaped me into who I am today.
Very true.
Learning to accept my weaknesses, understanding each other's differences, opening one's heart to others.
You must have been in some real good company to learn all that.
It was.
Perhaps.
Tell
yes.
us more about them.
Back when I was young and naive, my companions taught me some invaluable lessons.
And you took those lessons to heart. That's how you came to be such a magnificent queen.
Though times may change, their teachings will never fade. Which is why I still believe.
Shout outs to Dunban, just for being
I
really
believe
cool.
that our last breaths should not be those of despair.
Okay. They are level 80. Yeah. Okay, inside here then. Like a sort of an interior here I don't think we've seen. Guess there's nothing in here, so.
Hello?
Hello.
Nobody at home?
Oh, there they are.
Don't move!
Annihilationist. Damn, okay.
Melia,
I'll handle this.
Look at all the wings.
My name is Melia Antiqua. I wish only to speak with you.
Speak with us. Rip us to shreds, more like, Queen of Keves.
You are the ringleader, are you? State your name.
And why should I tell you? The world I once knew is gone. They told us defeating Keves was the only way for us to be saved. It was the right thing to do. The just thing to do, and I believe.
Yeah, that was wrong.
Do you realize how many of my friends died in pursuit of that
Yeah, but
dream?
whose fault was that, mate?
You think I can just tell them, yeah, sorry guys, you died for nothing?
Oh, this guy's
he's
stubborn.
lost his cool. Maybe we should step in and deal with him.
Melia's got
But
this.
Melia told us she'd handle this.
You ruined it! You joined forces with the Agnian Queen, and you drilled these notions into our heads!
I will say, he's doing a great job voice acting. Yeah, really reminds me of the guy from Oleg's Quest. Sorry, Teacher's Quest, where, you know, we learn his name's Oleg. Really good stuff, I will say.
You take away our friends, then sully our reasons to live. My friends
It's definitely
died
the one from
that
Teacher's
day,
Quest.
but you killed them all over
Really
again.
good voice actor.
And that's why you've decided to destroy everything.
That's right. We don't need a shitty world like this anyway.
Is that all?
I told you to stay where you are.
Melia!
She is calm and collected.
What are you trying to pull?
I could ask you the same thing. Why do you hesitate? You could attack me right now.
Shut up!
You have no
Shut up.
desire to destroy anything. You are simply trying to get by in a world where nothing makes sense anymore. And that's why
She understands that he is just really angsty.
Shut up! Shut up!
Yeah, I think that tells you it, doesn't it? Okay, now we'll fight them. Sure. Agnian Skirmisher Elite. Okay, that was pretty straightforward.
Fire and ash! So that's how it is. That's how you look down at us.
Sorry?
I know all about you. You queens live longer than any of us could ever dream.
That is true, to be fair.
You aren't like us, are you? That's how you can just sit on your thrones, toying with our lives like...
She is like us.
She's just like us for real.
If you hurt her, she feels pain. She bleeds all the same.
Mio,
Mio, I actually don't. Sorry, I hate to break
That's
no.
why she came all this way to hear your story. She wants to
She's
know more about you.
pissed. Like,
She wants to share her time with
she's
you.
angry. I mean, this guy's really angsty, to be fair, so it makes sense, but...
Our lives are like the blink of an eye to her ilk.
Just because she lives longer, it doesn't mean she's any different from you. We're all here, aren't we? We're all alive.
That's enough, Mio.
Air physics
I see
again.
now how you feel about all this.
Mate, have you been making that speech to the Kavesi officers too? Telling everyone that Melia is different to everyone else?
You bet I did. She's so far up herself it makes me
He-
sick.
This guy didn't cause that one uprising that happened in Garden, did?
If anyone's
No.
warped, distorted here, it's you.
Then what am I supposed to do? Who else am I supposed to take my rage out on? Tell me the truth. Right now. The pure, unadulterated truth.
The truth is, you're cringe.
That I cannot tell you. The answer lies in you, and you alone. You must have realized by now. There is no weight to the truth of another if you cannot judge it for yourself.
Big law.
If you must have an object of hatred in order to live your life, then let it be me. But promise me that someday you'll live for the things that truly have worth, just as you and your comrades in arms once did.
It's already too late. I can't go back. Not after what I've done.
Also, this is such a detailed quest for Melia. It's quite nice.
I highly doubt that. You are still breathing, are you not?
Are you all right?
I told you. I am no stranger to battle. Besides, I could not tolerate simply watching from the sidelines.
Melia.
Their sadness, frustration, anger. I shall never forget these feelings. Come. Let us proceed to the next location.
I will say, Jenna Coleman's done a brilliant job with the voice acting again. Like, she really has remembered the role here, which is nice. I can only imagine, like, I wonder if she voiced this at the same time that she did Future Connected or not. Like, she voiced her character in Future Connected first and then did this immediately after. Who knows? Friction with Agnes complete though. Despite a minor scuffle, Melia was able to open a dialogue with the Agnian rebel forces. Cool. One more to go then.
Xeon's got to think bigger. There's a whole world out there.
It may be their similarities that make them prone to these altercations.
What, of Lens and Xeon? Probably. Okay, Colony 9 time. Ooh.
That'll leave a bruise.
I thought this guy was decapitated for a second there. I didn't see his helmet.
Be more gentle, Commander.
Don't expect
Okay,
miracles.
Xeon stuff.
I'll try my best to heal you here.
Here, let me.
Thank you, miss. That would be great.
What? You're...
Yep.
That should suffice. Can you walk?
Yeah. I think so.
This guy's like, I'm injured. What the hell? What is the Queen doing here?
To what do we owe the honor?
Yeah.
What good is a ruler if they cannot send aid to their people in times of need? I'm sorry to have kept you waiting, Xeon. Please, let me have your report.
Hey! Hey, look! Isn't that the Queen?
What? Like the real deal?
Right, back to my post.
I guess Melia never canonically went to Colony 9, did she? Like, that was the one of the very few locations that Melia never, like, canonically visits in the story of Xenoblade 1, but she'll probably still have some memories of this place nonetheless.
Origin's attack unfortunately caused a landslide near Alfeto Valley entrance.
Okay.
We've been treating the wounded, and also dispatched a survey team to scan the area.
How does the attack go that far
The
out?
thing is, we've lost contact with the survey team. The line just went dead.
There was a really loud sound earlier on. Could be more rocks.
I see. Then we'll take it from here.
Cool.
Uni, how are you doing over there?
This is really a uni quest, isn't it? Even though Noah's the class inheritor, it feels like spiritually it was uni, and they just gave it to Noah because, of course, it made sense considering Mio got Nias and stuff.
I've healed up the worst of them. Now they just need a little R&R.
Oh, really? I've got to lie down?
Come on,
If you've got the energy to flap your trap already, you'll be back on your feet in no time.
I see I had no cause to worry.
How many were on the survey team?
3. One was piloting the Levnis. Okay. I've sent the landslide's location to your iris. You can confirm it for yourself.
Got it.
We'll just
if
go
you happen
save
to see
them.
an Anita from the survey team, could you, tell her to give back what she
Oh,
owes?
okay.
Because I'll be waiting here until she does.
I'll be sure to deliver the message. I'm
Oh.
so sorry to have let this come to pass, everyone. This ordeal will be over ere long.
You watch yourself too, Your Majesty. Don't want to see you get hurt neither.
Tier freeze.
I hope you find our
They're
friend.
all here.
Always nice to see a new face.
Awaiting return.
Hey, look at
Oh,
that.
oh, the cross tips disappeared.
A survey branch Levnis.
What happened there?
Quickly, we must rescue them at once.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this looks pretty nasty. Oh, Anita? Oh no. Big rock.
Hello? Who's
This is sad.
there?
It's all right. We're here to help. Stay still. I'll get that heavy thing off you right this instant.
Oh.
Right, that's her injuries
She's
about
fine.
treated.
You're a survivor by nature. Good fortune that we made it in time.
Oh, I can't thank you enough. I thought I was a goner. Say, you wouldn't happen to be Anita by any chance? Yeah, I'm Anita. Oh, that's great news. There was a guy in the rescue tent who was really worried about you. He said he wanted you to pay him back or something?
I suspect that was merely an excuse. He seemed really rather worried.
Oh,
Very insistent that you make
that's
it back.
nice.
Ah, it's got to be Kurt. We've been in the same unit since first
That's
term.
nice.
He can be a little faint-hearted at times. I'd better go and try to calm him down.
Ah, so you've been joined at the hip since childhood.
Joined at the... Sorry?
I
What's a
mean that you
hip?
were-
We found out that people in Ionios don't know what
You've had a
hips are.
special connection throughout your lives. You understand each other's feelings and you lift each other up in times of need, is what I'm trying to say. Your friends are irreplaceable. Be sure to treasure them.
Yes, Mom. Thank you. Thank you.
Does she have someone in mind herself? There's someone out there special to her.
About that.
But then, she was imprisoned in Origin for so long. So maybe they're already...
Sort of implying that Shulk is
Would you
dead.
believe it?
Kinda. I don't know. I wish the game just outright told us these things. Like what happened to... Specifically what happened to the
It's going to be
Xenoblade 1
okay.
cast. I feel like we got done dirty having a Xenoblade 2
There was a
picture,
second landslide.
as questionable as it may be, but then there wasn't one for Xenoblade 1. That would have been nice.
We're well aware.
Just anything
But
to tell us how they were getting on. But, whatever. Oh, there you go.
Feels warm.
Okay.
Do not move from this spot. We're going to check the immediate area.
Yes. Of course.
A lot of words in this quest again. Feeling like Ashura's.
His foot's trapped. We'll need to move the rubble very carefully.
Using arts would be far too dangerous. In which case,
Someone call for heavy lifters.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll do this out
yeah,
in no
baby.
time.
Good stuff.
you're in safe hands now.
Yes. Thank you.
Hang in there just a little longer. We don't want to overlook anything.
Alright, that's all of them.
Right. I think that's the lot of them accounted for.
I wouldn't relax just yet. The landslides have formed a sharp incline, in turn increasing the risk of loose rocks. I hardly need to state this, but the possibility of further landslides remains high.
Getting caught in another landslide would be undesirable. We must make some distance, and quickly. Back to Colony 9.
Okay.
The Queen has returned!
Welcome back! We're glad to see you safe, Your Majesty!
We were at the site of the landslide, but the situation remains precarious.
Melia's new design is really good, isn't it? It's been growing on me since we saw it
remaining rocks
first
upon
time.
the slope in the coming days. You shall have the castle's aid, of course. But your own assistance in this matter would also be most appreciated.
Oh, we'd be glad to help. Never want to have to go through this again.
But if we hadn't, we'd never have got to meet Queen Melia. I don't regret it, because I learned today that we weren't forsaken.
It might be Gondor's voice actor.
Forsaken? The only time
Without
we
the
normally ever
Australian
get to
accent.
meet Your Majesty is at the
Probably not.
homecoming. We've been through so many bitter times, but we've never known you to help us. Not so directly.
You make a valid point. From this moment on, I will endeavor to the best of my ability to allay your fears.
Ah, you're too kind, Your Majesty.
Then, in the interest of allaying fears, there may be another matter I would like to discuss with you.
Oh yes? Speak up then.
I would like, from this moment on, to let the colony elect their commander, of their own volition.
He's learning
And I
democracy.
don't mean just for appointing a successor after death, or for the purposes of reform. If they make their voices known, then I think I would gladly relinquish my position as commander this second.
What?
What brought this on?
Oh,
Then, you wish to formally step down?
Well, I was always the consul's favorite plaything. I was a mere pawn, dancing to his whims, enacting his orders.
I think they'd vote you in
But
anyway,
in
to be
coming
fair,
terms with
Zion.
our new life, I began to realize the qualities needed in a commander are very different nowadays.
That's true.
Please don't belittle
That's a
yourself,
good point.
Zion. You've worked so hard to get where you are.
Believe
Soon
me,
enough,
I've
commanders
thought
won't mean
about this
anything when the worlds shift again.
about who really fits the role of
It's
a
the
commander.
thing that all three
It must be
games have
someone we
where
all look up to. Someone
none
with
of the
whom
side
we can
quests
share our
matter
path.
because the world is basically destroyed
While I
in
do
all
not
three
object to your logic,
games.
Xeon, I hope you realize that our
It's-
role is in essence naught but
It's a bit of a weird one. It really does
What that figurehead
de-incentivize doing
something
quests
only
from
you
a
can
story
decide.
perspective.
It's down to me.
You know,
A person is not shaped solely by their birthright or innate qualities. As long as you remain critical of who you are, whether you deserve the
Basically,
position
Xeon's
or
good.
not has little relevance.
Bungie Spudman.
This crisis of conscience. You once experienced it as well, Your Majesty.
Of course. Everyone has their battles with self-doubt. How else does one grow as a person? If you remain true to yourself, then you have nothing to fear. In this rich tapestry of life, you must find the path that you are willing to weave.
I'll give it more thought then.
Very good. I look forward to hearing your answer.
No specific callbacks to Colony 9 then from the
Melia
original
must have
world.
had her share of hardship to talk
Okay,
about these
that's
things in
fine.
such depth. If she's ever stuck in a rut, I wonder if we'll be able to console her in the same way. Would she even want that?
Penny for your thoughts, Noah.
No, it's nothing. We should get going. We've got some travelling ahead of us.
Well, that's all three of the things done. Quest complete. Colony 9's back up. Helped out those in the landslide, and she showed how a true queen could act. Should act. I can't talk. Alright, back in the castle we are.
Majesty.
Nice cutscene to end off.
You've returned.
I trust it's been quiet in my absence.
Yes.
I see that you have calmed down.
Yes, I have realized. However fervent my loyalty, if I am ever the source of Her Highness's anguish, it does no good.
You think too deeply, Isel. 'Tis your mind's fiction.
Ah, I will rectify that.
I am sure you will.
How was your trip? And what of the world?
Mankind's follies. People never learn. Whatever the passage of fate may bring, we must never lose the spirit of defiance, lest we submit to injustice, as we once did.
Oh my god, they're playing Shulkin Fiorong.
Why does she look so sad?
Oh my god, I was not expecting that.
We fought hard for all
I
this.
thought they would have done like While I
Risked our
Think
lives on
would
this
be a much
future.
better theme for her, but sure.
And if there's a chance to keep
Don't
it
make me
that way,
cry, game. Jesus, this is the one song.
I too will be happy to sacrifice myself for this world.
Snuff that for a laugh. I hate that. You're the important one here.
Pardon?
It's true. It's something I
God.
noticed before. As befits a queen.
It's one of my
Always
favourite
thinking
themes
about
in the
your
series, to
subjects.
be clear, because it only plays
Thinks
like,
about
I
what's
think
best for
once
you.
in the original, but it's so
Seeing
good.
you suffer alone like this, none of us like it. It's too
It plays
sad to
very
think
rarely,
about.
at least.
Losing you, that is. You're one of us.
Yeah, think about how much you always think of us. It's only fair if you let us do the same for you.
I am speechless.
Me too. I've not even been paying attention to
You
the
are needed
dialogue.
in this world. But you weren't born solely for the world's sake.
That may be so.
This part.
However,
Oh my god. So cool that they brought in the songs just for this.
If you permit me, I'll gladly lend you my strength. Not because you are our queen, but because we're travelers in the here and now. So we should.
I guess the reason they chose this over something like While I Think is because Shulkin Fiorong has the Xenoblade 1 main theme engraved in it.
I'm glad you're with us, Melia.
Oh my god, the cutscenes! Whoa, wait. This is just taken straight from Definitive Edition. That was cool. Kino and Nene too.
you are right. How
That's
funny.
so cool that they did
The
that.
wisdom is said to come
Wow.
with age. Still, you all seem to teach me so much.
Oh, I guess they're all
If some
dead.
things elude my
Huh.
grasp, your words
Maybe.
show me that there is more to life.
That's sad.
They guide me when I run astray. Again. And again. How fortunate
What
I am
good game Xenoblade 1 is.
to have you.
Like, it's just spectacular, isn't it?
Now that's more like it, girl.
Melia, thank you. Thank you for always having believed in us.
That's one thing I would never doubt. Now we embark on our quests to create the future.
Yes, it's ours.
What a good ending. And to my knowledge, that is every side quest in Xenoblade 3 completed. Maybe there's some hidden that I've not realised, but like, or maybe there's stuff still to come. But I'm pretty sure that's every single side quest. And what a way to end it off with Shulkin Fiorong. From atop her throne completed, with the city's hearts and minds put at ease, Colony 9 having received support and Agnian's opposition quelled, Melia officially joined the party. She has officially been with us for a while though. There you go. Royal Summoner, every class can go up to level 20. And even more completion, Keves Castle is at 5-star, meaning every single liberatable colony is now at 5-star. So we've got everything that can go up to rank 20, every quest complete, all the party skills are all complete. Look at all of that. The only thing that is the exception to that detail is DLC, but we'll leave that. We'll do that later. Okay, that's fine.